in Mariakani have been vandalized by unknown people. The vandalism comes even as plans are underway to officially launch the Standard Gauge Railway by President Uhuru Kenyatta this week. Now, our reporter Francis Ontomwa visited the area and now joins us live from Mariakani. Francis, how serious is the vandalism?
Well, we are broadcasting from Kafuduni area here near Mariakani, actually 5 kilometers from Mariakani. And as you can see, a section of the standard gauge railway actually has been vandalized here. Kafuduni area, the place precisely is called Kibanda Hasara. And a lot of damage has been done here. And it all happened actually on Friday night when in the wee hours of the night, actually, that is the time that the vandals came here and managed to go with a section of these guardrails here. And what is happening right now, the China Roads and Bridge Corporation of workers actually on site here really trying to fix this problem, given that we understand that on Wednesday, actually, President Uhuru Kenyatta should be making his maiden trip right from Mombasa to Nairobi. And at this juncture, that is why we are seeing a lot of work going behind the scenes here as officials trying to put their acts together, really trying to fix this particular problem. Well, this area is a bit secluded, if we want to describe it, because it is actually far from where people are living here, and this is perhaps the advantage that the vandals may have taken and made away with these guardrails. At this particular juncture, there are no reports actually coming from security apparatus. We've been speaking with some of them, and they are saying that they're trying to gather as much information as they can so that they're able to piece it up together and be able to get to the bottom of this case. And largely, this is one of the biggest challenges that will be facing the standard gauge railway when it will be operational. Vandalism is a subject that really needs to be handled with a lot of seriousness by authorities here. Kenya Railways managing director actually made some statement regarding this particular matter, and he said that it is not so significant really to write home about, but he said that they are going to fix the problem where it is, and it's not going to affect even the schedule that the president will be having on Wednesday. So this particular juncture, very little coming from authorities here regarding what happened, but they are trying to fix this problem. You're here and we are seeing the officials from China Roads and Bridge Corporation trying to get to the bottom of this case.
Right, and on Tomwa, maybe just to get your, if you've been speaking to any of the officials, will this interfere with the official launch of the SGR by the president this week?
Well, Akisa, if you could take that question again, I can't hear you properly.
All right, Antomo, you're speaking to Michelle Ngele. The question is, the president is expected to officially launch the Standard Gauge Railway this week. Will this vandalism there interfere with that official launch?
Well, if I got that question clearly, yes, the official, the maiden trip that you are talking about will be on Wednesday when Uhuru Kenyatta, the head of state, will be making that trip right from Mombasa to Nairobi. And of course, it's a question of really trying to really spark some confidence in this multi-billion project that, of course, will be launched then. That is the time that, of course, there is a lot of work that is going on. We've been speaking with some of the officials actually planning for that trip, and they're saying it's all systems go on their side, and they are ready for this particular trip. There will be, of course, a battery of journalists who will be part of this trip from Mombasa to Nairobi, just to tell the story of how the Standard Gauge Railway has been, the journey that they have made. The first phase is now over, and now the state, of course, will be thinking of how to go to the next, through the second phase, actually. And that is the success story that the head of state will be trying to make on that particular day. But, of course, it has had its own challenges. We've had, of course, a lot of issues with communities, of course, raising questions here on the question of compensation has been a top headache here when you talk about the SGR. And right now, that is one of the issues that, of course, has been dogging the SGR. But we know that now things are moving, and they are making a statement of confidence that indeed things are moving. And Wednesday, that trip by the head of state will actually be reinforcing that particular confidence. Michelle.
All right.